Characters, you're not careful.
Some folks care about their appearance.
All right, we're gonna get started. If you have a cell phone, please silence it, turn it off.
Yeah.
Hear my cell phone comment?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's off.
Okay. All right, so I will call to order the Enhancement Grant Committee meeting for Oregon City for Wednesday, March 21st, 2018. Call the roll, please.
That's me. Okay. Mayor Holliday.
Here.
Commissioner Shaw.
Here.
Commissioner O'Donnell.
Absent.
Excused.
Commissioner Ide.
Here.
Commissioner Mengelberg.
Here.
Lisa Novak.
Here.
William Gifford.
Here.
Ray Gordon.
Here.
And Ramona Peral.
Here on behalf of Metro Councilor Betty Dominguez.
Thank you.
Okay, so we only have one item to discuss tonight, 18-137, request to increase the Community Enhancement Grant Program Award cap. Mr. Underwood.
Thank you, Mayor, and thanks committee members for helping to convene this special meeting tonight. You know, this is the fun committee. This is where we get to give out money to projects that make a great city even greater. So this is a fun part of my job, and I know you guys have fun doing that. So, but we wanted to call this meeting at this time prior to advertising for the next grant cycle. There is a request that's in front of you tonight to increase the individual grant award cap. It's historically been at $25,000, where there would be a match to that. However, there are several reasons we're requesting that this evening. You know, one is we've had some requests from the community to be able to allow the capacity to have larger projects, to expand the project potential, as well as the rate that we normally collect. That increased in 2015, where it had been 50 cents per ton, and it doubled to $1 per ton since that time. So we're collecting more fees from that. And you know, like I said, the award cap has been in place at $25,000 for quite a while, and over that period of time, construction costs have gone up significantly. So you know, we feel the need to accommodate for those increased construction costs. So we just feel like if we were to increase the individual award cap, it would allow for larger projects that have more of an impact, more of a positive impact on the community. So that's the request before you tonight. And then once, if this is approved or denied, we'll be able to advertise accurately starting tomorrow for the new grant cycle. And we do plan to have that Metro Enhancement Grant Committee meeting where you actually allocate the awards on June 21st this year. So with that, I'll take questions.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Gifford.
A couple of questions. One is about how much money do we anticipate being able to grant this year?
So we'll be advertising for $350,000, which we will have. Well, annually we usually advertise for about $250,000. This year we're advertising for $350,000, which will have about $200,000 in reserves.
Next question was, how many applicants did we have last year?
We had 10 last year.
10 applicants.
10. So if everyone got their $50,000, we could fund 7 projects. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody gets everything that they ask for, of course.
Right.
Or not everyone needs 50,000.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah. Is there a downside to this?
Not that we see. Staff doesn't see a downside to it.
Okay.
Question.
Commissioner Mengelberg.
What is the match, a 50% match requirement or just a match requirement?
It's a match requirement depending on the level or the valuation of the project.
And is that cash and in kind or just cash?
It's just cash, I believe.
Really?
No, it is in kind. It's
not.
cash. It's both. Cash and in kind, yes.
And in looking back at past grant requests, what was kind of the average amount people were asking for?
I don't know that there's an average. For the last 2 years, the range has varied between 15,000 and 25 for 2017. And then in the year prior, they ranged from 8 to up to 25, which was the max they were allowed to apply for was 25.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else?
One last. Okay. I just want to know, do you know of some potential applicants, in the wings that are looking for a larger size project to fund?
We have talked with a couple of potential applicants that are associated with Lariat Park that have quite a large project, I think, in mind.
Commissioner Shaw?
We talked about seeding these requests, and the object was that sooner or later they would become sustainable. But I'm hoping that's kind of an open thing too, that they can't keep coming back. We don't want to. I don't know if we ever said that as far as
I think you might be confusing this with the tourism grant.
The tourism grant.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
good. All right. Good.
Further discussion?
Just one question.
Yes?
So if we didn't do this, it would just mean that there would be more applicants that could apply and could receive monies, correct? If the limit was
you
at
could
25.
have more projects,
Yeah,
more smaller projects,
Yeah.
yes.
But generally speaking, in the enhancement grant program, we've rarely turned people away that have met the guidelines.
That's true.
So we haven't really had a problem with not having enough money in the metro enhancement thing. It's the only couple of times I can remember where people were trying to do stuff on their personal property or didn't have an organization behind them or other things. So.
And we do have the discretion to not spend all the money if there's not worthy candidates.
Right.
Absolutely.
Then what happens, let's assume we only spent $300,000, does that just roll over to the next cycle?
It can roll over into the reserves for the next.
Can.
Yes.
good.
But we can't spend it any other way, right?
Right. Yeah, it has to go for the program.
Okay. Further discussion? Is there a motion?
So moved.
What?
Set?
So moved.
So moved
Set.
what?
Oh, so moved to increase the maximum allowance of, do we have something written here? To request the increase of the Community Enhancement Award cap to $50,000.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner, or
What's his name?
Member Gifford, seconded by Commissioner Mengelberg. Is there further discussion? Call roll, please.
Okay. Ray Gordon,
Yeah.
William Gifford,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commissioner Shaw,
Hey.
Trendsetter.
Ramona Pearl,
Aye.
Mayor Holliday,
Aye.
Commissioner Mengelberg,
Aye.
Commissioner Novak,
Aye.
and Commissioner Ide.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there anything else for the good of the order? Hearing none, we're adjourned.